Maray na aldaw po sa Indugabos. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We were supposed to be with you all there in Bicol. Actually, last Thursday, we were in the airport. Ando na po kami sa airport ang aga-aga pa. It was only 5 a.m. when we went there. Really, it was good weather naman. But there was an announcement na nga that there will be a typhoon. But we didn't believe. Ganon talaga. When you are really persistent in doing something, you really must do it. So we went there. We were allowed to check in our luggages. And we were about to board. And then suddenly it was announced that we will not be able to take off because of the bad weather. So all we know is we will just have to set this for another date. Maybe God is preparing us for something more beautiful in the next coming days. So now, I want to introduce myself. Yes, I am Iris Umali, one of the team elites. I am an team elite Phoenix. So we are all, or most of us, once was an employee. Most of us once were in a business. Most of us are OFWs. So once in our life, we were really an employee. So I would like to let you see my journey of who I am and what I am. My family is a resident of the Bicol region. I studied in Aquinas University in Legazpi and transferred in Naga to be able to finish elementary and high school. And after finishing my high school, I went straight to Manila and studied at Far Eastern University and took up a medical course, and I graduated. And immediately after graduating, I took a different career path, and it was a marriage degree. So I married very young. We were blessed with 4 kids, all boys. And our union was blessed with business. We were into drugstore business. We were managing 9 drugstore in Metro Manila that time. So it was a different form of drugstore business before. Kasi now, you just have the money. You go to a franchisor and become a franchisee. But for us, it was the traditional type. We will have to apply for an LTO in food and drug. We have to find a good place to do the drugstore business. And once it's approved, you have to source out retailers or suppliers that are cheap enough to be competitive with the market. So that is how my life is. And we were helping each other. My husband and I are helping each other. But that time we were also raising our kids because they were so young. And the probability of the family spending time with your business is really hard. So you have to choose if your children will be under the care of your yayas, or because 90% of your time will be dedicated to your business from morning till closing. Otherwise, mananakawan ka. You will end up bankrupt kasi kung hindi ka nakatutok doon, it will be hard to open up a business. So the probability, as I said, of the family being affected is really very great. So anyhow, it was also better. It was also good that we were blessed by business. But fast forward, when my kids were already grown up, so parang you feel that you really have to supply or supplement an income to the family. Kasi kung meron kang drugstore, maaring tabihan ka na, may kakompetensya ka na. That is how business is. So you really have to find ways to supplement your income, to add income to the family. So I incidentally happened to be offered a business through a network marketing sales, which deals with reshaping undergarment for women. That time, I was fat. Siyempre, ginawa ko din, nandun ka sa bahay, nandun ka sa mga anak mo. So, it made me love that network marketing sales. I love what I'm doing. I'm also doing good. And then fast forward, I met this lady, and she is Miss Ellen Season. Do you know her? Or you don't know her yet? Okay, so let me introduce Miss Ellen Season. Miss Ellen Season is a good friend. She is a good coach. She is a good mentor. And she explained to me what is this all about. So, at first, syempre, BFF ko siya. She was so nice and she is a friend. So, lahat ng gusto ng kaibigan mo, kung saan siya, dun ka rin. So, I had that interest na sabi ko, I also wanted to join. And the one who endorsed the product with my friend, Miss Ellen, is a, a medical doctor, stem cell specialist by the name of Dr. Leonardo Abogado. So we were really convinced, and but you know, being a businesswoman, at first I am also skeptic. Normally, you will encounter businessmen who are really skeptic. But because I I was able to attend the product presentation, I fell in love with the product. So the first thing that came into my mind was, I will let my mother take it kasi she had suffered from a trans-ischemic attack leading to stroke, which affected her right leg and left arm limping. So if she had not had any therapy, she cannot be able to walk. But this therapy, this stem cell had made her walk without a cane. It was so really miraculously healed her. She was really parang, you know, she really had that feeling na I really wanted to take this, because when I explained that it's a stem cell, all of us naman would want. Kasi ako, if I will first take it, wala naman akong sakit. I just wanted to grow old gracefully without any wrinkles, without any, what do you call this, crow's feet. But the most important person that needed this is my mom. Really. And whatever it takes, sabi nga natin, basta our parents will be needing this therapy, okay, go. Because we only have one parent, you know. And she is the survivor na lang. I don't have, I lost my father already. And we are only two in the family. Wala na rin yung brother ko. So, it's just me and my mom. So, sabi ko nga, I really, really feel that I was in love with the product. And para bang there was an instant connection. Parang the chemistry to fall in love with the product was really there. So, ganun yung na-feel ko. Though, kaya nga sabi ko, so I have that also feeling of being skeptical, which nowadays when I talk with clients, I found them skeptic like me. But don't you know that you really just have to push hard? Do it. Titigil ba kayo pag naka-encounter kayo? Nasasakitan ka? Mapundo ka ba? Of course not. Hindi ka titigil. You just keep on pushing. You just keep on, you know, you have to really convince that person, because that person, you know, will be the very good person that will stay with you for years, that will stay with your team for the long years that you will be in Reway. I know for a fact that there are people I encountered with that attitude that are with me. They are so demanding. They are so they are doubtful, but they are the ones who stayed with me. So you can't stop, because all those kinds of person you wanted in your team will be like that. You will once encounter that. So do you know how many hours we were really spending to know the product, to just know more about the business, We were really driving. We drove from our house to MOA. That time it was quite far. Parang hindi ka pa sanay na ganun yung routine mo. So parang sa akin ang layo naman ng MOA to attend all this, but I really sacrifice time to know about the product and to know more about the marketing, kasi even for the first meeting you wouldn't know it. Even for the second time you wouldn't even know it. And I really want to catch up this lady, this Malaysian lady by the name of Loman Shen, so that I will be able to know how to do the business, how to even open my dashboard. Kasi syempre, motherhood ka, housewife, how, hindi ako techie. I don't know how to operate that, that dashboard, the relay system. I really want to learn. So I was really spending time with this lady just to know more about it. So what opened my eyes? Okay, what about, is it the product? Is it the business? Is it the marketing? But as I have told you nga, that instant connect with the product, the cross connect really made it with me. So the marketing, if I may say, you might be the person who would say na nahihirapan ka because ilang buwan na wala pa akong teammates, wala pa akong ka-team, or 5 months na I have so many stocks and I can't do this because I am of time, I am pressed of time. So it can be difficult, but remember this: you are the master of your ship. No matter how good the company is, the company might be very good, but it can be challenging if you will not move, if you will not do it. So lots of us belong to the team of Miss Ellen Season. Lots of us belong to this team, and with much team elite, tayo po yung maraming team elites. One is Coach Pastor Leo Son, she belongs to this team, and many more belongs to this team because we really were so persistent and really hardworking. Right, Miss Ellen? We were that one. We really were very, very, very masipag. So we don't know whether, we don't know whether we can dispose the product, when will be the ROI, but you will be able because you believe in the product, and with the supervision of your 2 leaders who are there with you by the name of Coach Pastor Leo Son and Coach Eunice. I know you belong to a great team who is just beside you. So when you are already exhausted, you will say, nako, I finish all my contacts na. Even my friends and relatives would run away from you. They would not even talk with you, or even your friends in the Facebook, they will restrict you, or even you already encountered that person who already had amnesia, nakalimutan na niya. Don't lose hope. Don't doubt. What is the second? This is the first obstacle. And the second obstacle that you might be encountering is when you are already exhausted with your list of persons that you were able to offer. Don't lose hope, because there is another thing, and that is the resources that you meet people. When you meet people, that's the time you really have to listen to these people who started from ground zero to build their team. You have to listen to them. So when you met, you really have to start and connect, build a relationship. There must be something prepared for you when you are in the company. Let's say, for example, there's a promotion. You really have to be prepared to invest your time, your resources. Kasi If not, if I am earning and then eto na, nagkaroon na ako ng pera, you invest in new cars. No, you invest in new home, you invest in new iPhone. No, but you really have to reinvest. Put your stock. You have to have your rolling store in you. So when opportunity comes, like going to other places, you can go to other provinces like in Bicol. You have that rolling stock, or you go to Palawan. I no doubt I really wanted to go and conduct seminar alone by myself. uh, you have to have your stock, because how can you do the business if you don't have stock? So once that there is like this month of October, we have a promo, buy 7 and get 5 bottles free. Eh, kumusta naman po? 5 bottles cost 100,000. So as I said, that you are a master of your ship and you are not doing anything, even if you are beside your team leader who is good, but you don't know how to to run your ship, how can we do that? So no doubt, you really have to restock, you really have to invest, because wala naman kayong matatakbuhang office na malapit when we are going to the province, right? So when we go to the client, you really have to have a stock of your own. So what opened my eyes in the market, uh yung if I am going to Bicol, like Pastor and Coach Eunice, would you be able to reach everyone for 4 or 5 days? Of course not. Can you stay there for only 4 to 5 days? So sobrang gastos po nun. You will pay for your hotel, you will pay for air tickets. So you see, the two couples who are with you there are spending their time with you daily. Talagang they wanted to build from ground zero in Legazpi to build their team. So this is really a reliable strength or backbone that we can really do this all together as a team. So if we are going to places, don't we does we do we does this we do this business, we do not only go there and then say thank you for the opportunity, or thank you for buying the product, or thank you for for the commission. No. So what I am trying to say is, you really have to set and have their own branding. Kumbaga, you have to teach or let them see in themselves what this is all about. Like for example, just this morning, I was talking with my eldest son. Sabi niya, I gave him 1 bottle kasi sabi ko I wanted him to join me kasi he has his business. But I am convincing him to join me kasi sabi ko, I am doing this for my family, right? And for him to do the business, is doing his own business is also good. He's doing his own craft. But because I have already experienced what's in here for me in Riwe, I really wanted all my family to be here as well. So this morning she told me, Mommy, yung 1 bottle na binigay mo, naubos na, and I am already out of port here for 4 days. Pero na-realize ko that nanghihina ako for the past 4 days. Hindi ako kamukha dati na parang up and about lagi ako. Now, parang hindi ko kayang gumalaw. So sabi ko, you see, you have already your branding. You already have your story. So that's it. That's it. So without a doubt, you can train people. You can mindset. You can really mindset them. So this is really what I really believe in the product. So going back to where I started, it was, in 2016, mark that year. 2016 is where our anniversary gala is being counted. So 2017 when I joined, 2017, it was a difficult year that time kasi it was just starting. The market was just starting. So That time the price was 125,000. But because of the exchange, or the forex, or the Singapore and dollar increase, the price was changed to 303,648.65, or 135,000. So we only have one price from 2017 up to this day, 135,000. The company is very much particular of the pricing. They did not change price, even though they already changed edition from 5th edition, which happens to initially be my beginning, the 2015 edition, the 5th edition, I mean, and then they transitioned to 6th edition. They added more quality ingredients to make this more potent and more effective. So that time there were lots of training, there was lots of issues in the customs. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it was really talking very hard with, businessmen. But what is it for you to know? As lots of us really were working hard to go, or be to rank up, to become team elites, or to become Pegasus. But you can do it better. We can do it better. Just believe. But it's not just that element that you believe in the product, that you believe in the superpowers of your leaders, because we have a very good company and a very good platform with these two leaders who are with the leaders that who are, because in a good company, these two integral parts of having a good product and a good company is really very, very important. And with that background that I have shared with you, besides, I said, what is it for me? So a lot of us here will finish all contacts, right? We have to, naubos na yung mga relatives mo, or friends mo, they will run away from you. Then the second obstacle, is looking for people. Definitely, we must be prepared in what to do next. When you are prepared, as I said, take hold of the promotion, or invest in the promo that the company is providing for all of us. So you have already opened the market, and what is it about that you are supposed to do next? So if you find people that can be trained, that they can duplicate you, they can teach as well, so that they can have a story that they can tell to their people also. And I think that would be a very great integral element for all of us. So Bicolanos can never be shaken, even there is a typhoon or even volcanic eruption. So ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of medical doctors now knows about Portier, and the powerful thing about this is they know that this is the correct supplement that they can recommend, and they understand that this is really something that they can rely on. But it is normal that people like us can be approached by anyone who belongs to another company. But don't tell them that I am good and better than you are. Just listen to them and compare. You can be the best, but you can learn from them. And the next best thing is how to be better. For me, you have to, there is no company that can be better, or there can be that can equal Reway's platform. So even from the clinical point of view or standpoint, no one can equal the potency of our product. I repeat, no one can be better or equal the potency of our product. Why I am saying this? Because apart from we have the best platform, apart from having a good product, these two, as I said, are integral part of this. But it is not enough. You really have to do it and to go doing it every day, because this is a challenging thing that you must do. So beyond your limits, you can exhaust more to leverage more. So as I said, we are beautiful people with so much gift. We are powerful people to face typhoon and stand still, to experience volcanic eruption, but in the next days we still survive. And Bicolanos can never be compared to other provinces. I know that because I am a Bicolana. So if Bicolanos are hit by a typhoon, the next day they still are strong and they can stand on their own. And you know what? We don't settle for anything less. Diba, mga Bicolanos, matitibay talaga. We are the strongest. And if I compare the buying power of the Bicolanos, it has a big buying power. I know that. And it has a great potential in the market. We have every potential in the market. So you just have to overcome one single cultural barrier that I see is that I can see we have a tendency to limit ourselves of saying that we have the tendency to be complacent. We have the tendency to be conservative. We have the tendency to be defensive, or we have the tendency to be, what you call it, to survive. But we all need resources to survive. It is a good thing, but we have to push and pull out this journey, that risk, because Freeway is here to push us hard as you can. So you really have to overcome all those doubts. When you overcome all those doubts, this is the opportunity that we can afford, and this is how we can teach, how we can talk on stage, and how powerful your confidence is. And that's the reason why I resigned in the company, my company, because I know that what I'm earning in the drugstore for 30 days can be 300,000, but in Riway, I can earn 300,000, not to brag, in a day. So you see, one day you will realize that sometimes Riway you cannot question it. You cannot question it. But sometimes you feel, this company are only for the rich people. This company are only for the upper class people. But no, you are mistaken. If you have that feeling of doubts, I say, keep on pushing. Just keep on doing, because you are a Bicolana. Matibay baga. And I believe it, that you can. And I have to end here because I am excited to the next speaker coming. Thank you very much and have a nice day. God bless. Stay dry and stay safe. See you again.